And this comes as a surprise. We regularly use the word glory or glorification in terms of going to heaven in the usual Western sense. Paul, on the contrary, is thinking of the glorious and scripturally promised rule and authority which renewed humans are to have over God's creation, exactly as in Romans 5, Revelation 5, and elsewhere. And that's why in Romans 8 verses 19 to 21, creation itself is waiting for the renewed humans to appear and to take charge. Creation is on tiptoe with expectation for God's redeemed humans to be revealed. So when we are raised from the dead, we shall assume our proper responsibilities under the lordship of Jesus himself to bring his wise order into creation. Creation knows this in its bones and is eagerly awaiting it. But our glorious rule doesn't begin at that eventual moment. It is here already. If we are in the Messiah, if we are indwelt by his Spirit, if we are baptized and believing Christians, then according to Paul in various passages, we are already seated with the Messiah in the heavenly places. That isn't about escapism. That isn't about going somewhere else where the world ceases to matter. Heaven is the CEO's office. Heaven is the place from which earth gets run. We already share the Messiah's authority, his glory, in the sense of Psalm 8. And if this seems peculiar or unrealistic, what on earth can that be about? That's because we are still thinking in terms like James and John in Mark 10, where if we think of glory and authority, we think of somebody sitting at Jesus' right and left hand in his earthly glory, thinking of the ordinary style of human overlordship. Jesus' reply to James and John in Mark 10 radically redefines kingdom and glory. He says the rulers of this world bully and boss about their subjects, but we're going to do it differently. The greatest will be the least. The leader will be the slave of all, because the Son of Man did not come to be served but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Jesus' redefinition of power and glory in terms of self-giving, loving service is then to be worked out through his followers' life and mission, as, led by the Spirit, they bring his healing rule to bear on the world. This is almost a definition of Christian mission, and it is an accurate description of the Acts of the Apostles.